Okay. Good evening, gentlemen. Today we'll have interview of Sonam Kumar. He is son of Binay Kumar Pankaj, and he is from Raja Bazar, Nevada, Bihar. His father is ISC, earning is 18,000 per month. His mother is housewife. He's got a younger brother who is a student. He himself has done 10th from Gyan Bharati with 87.52% CBSE board. 12th again for Gyan Bharati with 71.2%. He has gone to do his graduation from Bardhaman College, and the result is still awaited. He plays cricket and kabaddi. His hobbies are reading self-help book and watching documentary. He has got taken part in drama and some other activity as well. This is going to be a first attempt, and he will going for Air Force AFCAT. Okay. Now it's all between Captain Sisir and Sonam to go about it. We'll all remain muted. Right then, best of luck, Sonam. It's all yours, Captain Sisir. Thank you.
Right, sir. So, good evening, Sonam. Your name is very unique. So, what's the
Yes,
story
sir.
behind your name?
Good evening, sir. My name, yes, I have also found my name very interesting. During the initial period, I was unaware about the interesting nature of my name, but subsequently, when I got higher in the classes and meet different people, I come to know that my name was of some unusual. It is a name of girl, but later on, I was completely used to it, and it was given by my grandmother. That is the history of it.
But what does Sonam means?
Sir, it means something made of gold.
Hmm. So, why it is
Yes,
girl? Why do you think it is a girl's name?
sir. I
Why,
got to
why can't
I
be made of gold?
yes, sir. I can be, sir. But I got it now from my peers as well as from my teachers or the other individuals who were around me.
Okay, so you have seen movie Three Idiots.
Yes, sir. I have sons. Sir.
Ah. So, what was his name?
Uh, his name was Ranchod Das Chanchad.
After that,
Uh, I do not remember, sir.
hmm. So the story is based on which person? Are you aware the story was based on that school that is being running in Leh? Was the name
Yes,
of
sir.
the person who started that school?
Sir, I have blurry uh, recall from the movie because I have watched it several years
No,
ago.
he's an
So
activist. Have seen that lot of he has participated in a lot of things of saving environment, taking up initiative against Chinese goods and all. So you remember his name? He shares his name with you.
Sonam Bangchuk, yes, sir. He is an activist from the Ladakh. Yes, sir.
See? So there are so many Sonams who are very famous.
Yes, sir. I have also observed, sir. Sonam is a name of person in the hilly region where the male have this name, but in the plains where I belong, the name particularly belongs to the girl.
So a lot of friends must be teasing you.
Yes, sir. But I have become comfortable with it because this name provides uniqueness and it makes me more friendly with them, and they get curiosity to know the reason behind them, and that's how I get new
Great,
friends.
great. So, we'll be conducting our interview for next 45 minutes where you'll be talking more about yourself. You have given us some details in your PIQ form about yourself, but we'll be now going into more details about it. So, you tell me, starting from class 10 onwards, in our education part, I would be interested in knowing about the percentage scored after class 10. What were the subjects chosen for further studies, and also about your future career options? Talk about your participation in extra co-curricular activities, including games, sports, etc. Any achievements in them. I would be interested in knowing about the teacher that impressed you and those who did not. Mention about your friend circle that you moved with while at school or college or hostel. Who are your close friends? Why do you consider them so? Any difficulties in financing your education?
Yes, sir. So starting from my 10th, in class 10th, I did my class 10th from Gyan Bharati School in Nevada. And the percentage scored by myself in the 10th was 87.2%. Further, I did my 12th from the same school, Gyan Bharati, and I scored 71.6% in the class 12th. Then on, I got myself admitted in Patliputra University's college named Bardhaman Mahavir College, Pawapuri, where I enrolled myself for BSc with major in physics. And if I talk about the the subjects that I had during the 10th, I had science, SST, Hindi, English, maths. While in class 12th, I opted for PCM, where I got physical education as well as English as the fifth subject. Then on in graduation, I opted for physics majors, where I had to study chemistry, mathematics, and English as well. Now, if I talk about the extracurricular activities that I participated in drama competition during the school, which was organized during the annual cultural fest, organized during the final year of examination before 1 month or 2 months prior to it, to celebrate the school's culture, as well as to give the students a chance give their students to chance to show their capabilities, where I participated in dramas as well as in Bal Mela, which was also an annual organization where the children used to organize a shop where they used to sell their food items in their school premises, where the teachers as well as the student used to come and have their food. Further, I participated in the science exhibition. It was also a group activity during the school days as well as during the college first and second year, where my participation made me to earn medal of appreciation as well as certificate. Then, if I talk about the teachers that I liked during my school days, I was very fond of one of my teacher named Partha Guhasar. He used to teach us English. The reason of liking him was because of his uniqueness that he provided during the study. He, except rather than teaching the subject knowledge, which he used to teach very good, he used to give us different knowledges beyond the subject. Like there was a poem from Robert Frost, Fire and Ice. He used to explain the meaning for 1 or 2 days straight. That what was the major intention of the writer, what he wanted to convey from his poem, and he also had some open-minded nature, which was rare in the teachers, except him. So these were the things that made the whole class like him a lot. And if I talk about the teacher that I didn't like, I do not think that I had teacher that I didn't like, but during the class sixth standard, when I opted for computer, I found myself in a difficult situation to remember the steps because the practical knowledge was little less. But after gaining the practical knowledge in class 8 onward, those concepts got cleared, and my teacher also helped me with the lab. Uh, then if then My friend circle, I was fortunate enough to make a lot of friends, but my close friends includes Rishabh and Krishnakant. These two are my close friends who have been with my company since their school days. They had studied in the same class, and we shared a lot of things in common, including our sports, including the drama competition in which I participated. They were also a member, and we share closeness, although we are distant from each other, where we are in different colleges, but we are still connected through phones, and in holiday we visit our homes as well as spend time together. uh, the subjects that I liked, this include the subject of physics. Physics was a very curious subject because it included the fundamentals of even the universe that were connected to the everyday life. And even the regions were presented to it. So that drove my curiosity towards physics. And the subjects I didn't like, there were no subjects that I didn't like except that computer during the first sixth or seventh class. After that, I got used to it and I got comfortable with that subject.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
No, there are some questions left.
Yes, sir. Financial difficulty in financing. Sir, my father made me assured that there won't be any difficulty in financing, even though we had a farming background where the fluctuation do occurred with the products due to the rain, monsoon, or droughts. But always assure that with your education there won't be any problem. If I have to take loan and if I have to borrow some money from the relatives, it will always be comfortable. And with regard to my education as well as my study, I didn't face the problems.
Hmm.
Yes, sir, that's all, sir.
Okay. Now you mentioned to me like, you have chosen physics because it has some link to everyday life.
Yes, sir.
Can you share me some example?
Yes, sir. I can share the example, sir. From everyday application like driving a car, we have application of physics, sitting, standing, having a posture, having a balanced position. It also involves physics, turning the page of a copy, writing with pen, friction, and angular momentum, rotation, conservation. There are all the applications that is involved in daily physics, sir.
So how driving a car is related to physics?
So, car involves multiple physics applications, including the friction. That is the basic thing which helps a car to move forward. Where the round wheels provide a car where round wheels provide a car more a smoother journey. Road provides friction for it to move in a forward direction.
Hmm.
It also enables the car to a stop, where the wheels of the cars provide the angular rotation through which we can rotate our car in our desirable direction. And there is also honking in car, which is also based on the application of sound, where the sound wave travels in different direction and different cars have different frequency of horns.
Hmm. So physics friction so is there everywhere in the world.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Everything involves around friction. But then car driving is much more than just friction.
Yes, sir. If I talk about without engine, car is generally when we move from one place to another place, it involves the greater use of friction in moving the car.
Hmm.
Application of friction is more there, sir.
Okay. So how to move the car in the state of rest to motion?
Yes, sir. For this, sir, we have to apply some force, which is push or pull force. And if we the push and pull force is applied through the engine of car, which works on the combustion, and that provides the car
No,
that
no,
have
I'm looking
linkage with.
at how you said ki without engine the car has to move, then it requires friction and something. I said if
Yes,
a
sir.
object is in a state of rest,
Yes, sir.
which principles get applied for it to move?
Yes, sir. The first principle is the Newton's first law of motion, which says that object in rest will stay in rest until and unless there is a external force applied to it. So when
Hmm.
we apply the force, the car moves, sir.
Okay.
In a,
Which other place do you find this Newton's theory applied in general life?
yes, sir. This is a common theory, which is also given in the examples of book, like when the bus drives at a faster speed and it
Hmm.
suddenly brakes. We
Hmm.
often feel a jerk. There also inertia plays a role that our body in motion comes in rest abruptly. So we tend to be in motion and we feel jerk.
Okay. So if the friction is there and friction is helping the car to stay on ground and uh, matlab stop also, why do
Yes, sir.
roads have banking?
Yes, sir. Banking of road is also a very interesting thing where the bankings are provided for the cars to turn. If the car turn at a smooth plane without banking, without the elevation at the banks, the car would overturn and the centripetal force would not be balanced. So to balance the centripetal force, the banking is done, which elevates the roadways in the upper direction, and uh, while the frontal part is in the lower direction, which
Okay.
balances the
What is
centripetal force.
the difference between centripetal force and centrifugal force?
Yes, sir. Centripetal and centrifugal force are equal. Centrifugal force are not real force; they are pseudo forces. While the centripetal force is in the inward direction, centrifugal force acts in the outward direction of car, sir. In this way, it balances the car in movements
So
on
if the
on
road is
turn.
not banking, then you said the car will topple.
Yes, yes,
How?
yes, sir. Because the balance by the centripetal and centrifugal force would not be maintained. Because the centripetal force acting would not be there. If banking is not present, there won't be centripetal force, but the centrifugal force will be there, and which makes the car to move in the other side of the road, sir.
So banking is required for which force?
To balance the force, sir. Centripetal and
Which one?
centrifugal force. Uh, Centripetal force is basic, and centrifugal force balances it through banking.
No, I said which force gets applied if banking is done?
Centripetal force, sir. Towards center, sir.
Centripetal force.
Yes, sir. Towards center, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So tell me something after 12th, how many competitive exams did you appear?
Yes, sir. After 12th, I appeared in the NDA exam, sir. 2 times I appeared, but I was not able to clear the exam, and I chose to BSc course where I could have appear, where I made plan to appear for the CDS, FPET, and other examinations, sir.
So what are you, how many attempts did you give for CDS?
Sir, this was my first attempt, sir.
CDS.
Yes,
So you're going for CDS SSB or FCAT?
sir. CDS SSC, sir.
Okay. Tell me why you want to join Indian Air Force.
Sir, to join Indian Air Force is motivated by different factors, which the first one includes the will to give back to the society who had given me for so long, like for last 20 years, I had been living peacefully in my village. There was no problem. This is only because someone was there to protect us, and in the society, there are people who are helping each other. So I also developed the will to give back to them and
No,
to
my
secure the
question
life
is
of person.
very specific. Why do you want to join Indian Air Force?
Sir, for Indian Air Force, sir, because I want to fly the fighter aircraft, sir.
Fighter aircraft.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you, God forbid, say God forbid,
Yes,
you are a good guy, you will get the fighter stream. Suppose you do not
yes,
get chance, then what happens?
yes, sir. Sir, fighter stream to fly a fighter plane comes after getting through all my requirements, what I expect, including giving to the society an adventurous life. So if I even do not get the fighter stream, I will get the life, the extraordinary life that the armed forces provides, sir. The adventure and the curiosity that I have will be suffice there, sir.
Okay. So suppose I'm saying your dream
Yes,
of wearing uniform uh, in the services do not get fulfilled. What are your alternatives
yes.
that you have thought about?
Yes, sir. For services, yes, sir. Although I will work harder, but if by any chance or some reason I do not get selected, then I would look forward to the ways where I could serve the people or the society in a better way, where I will be able to give back to them, be it through the government services or through social work, sir.
So how many exams have you appeared other than CDS as an alternative?
Yes, sir. For CDS, this was my first attempt, sir, and I have also had my BSc exam this year, sir. So I was more focused on these examination, and that's why I didn't go for the other options, sir.
So what other options are you looking at?
Sir, I am looking for the CDS, AFCAT, and CAPF. These are my initial goals. If by any chance I am not able to clear, then I have other options, including sir, SSC, which has a relevant syllabus and which has the potential to give me the position where I could succeed.
Okay. So tell me, this Operation Sindoor happened. There were a lot of
Yes,
things were in news. Can you briefly
yes,
describe what all you have learned from Op Sindoor?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. The basic learning from Operation Sindoor was that, sir, we have changed our stance from a strategic defense to a strategic offense, where we have started giving the enemy the response that they have always wanted. And this was evident from the spokesperson as well as our leaders of the country, which has always desired to tackle this act of terrorism and the act of the proxy wars that Pakistan is playing in their own words. But we had been restricted by our own ideologies. But this ideologies is changing over the time, and that is the major lesson that we learned, that we have to show might uh, if someone is not listening from the kind words.
And what about warfare strategy? What did you learn?
Yes, sir. In the warfare, it was evident from the previous times that the modern warfare will be fought in different domain, and that did actually happen in Operation Sindhu, where the domain changed, where the armies used to primarily fought from in the fields, which has now changed to the space battle, where the loitering munitions, drones, and other spacecraft and bombings were majorly evident from the India-Pakistan war, and that shows the trajectory of future war in the different domain.
So what will happen to flying? Then it will not be required.
Yes, sir. Flying will be required, sir. There will be manual power is required in flying to secure the airspace. Although the
If the
loitering,
war is going to be fought the way you said in a domain of drones and loitering munitions and things
yes,
like that, then
yes,
why do we need flying?
yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Flying would be needed, sir, because flying is loitering munitions are also controlled by the individuals who are in the range and who are sitting in a control room. But flying would be needed for the immediate responses where we have to bomb at a place or where we have to humanitarian relief or disaster management, sir. There, flying would be needed, sir.
And so only flying will be needed for disaster relief and human aids. That will be helicopters, not fighters.
Yes, sir. Fighter is to secure the airspace of India, sir.
So that will no longer required now since you have all these defense systems. They are as it is providing us that.
Yes, sir. For yes, sir. For this case, uh, surely there in future there is a possibility of automation of every technology with the rising AI as well as technological advancement. So I will opt for the responsibility that will be provided by Indian Air Force for me, sir, in the future, sir.
Okay.
If yes,
Okay. So what kind of missile systems used by Indian Air Force?
sir, Indian Air Force uses missiles including the BrahMos cruise missile as well as Prithvi 1, 2, 3 missiles, Agni missiles, and uh, Barak missile from Israel, sir. These are the missiles that is used by Indian
Okay.
Armed Forces.
Okay. Now you mentioned about your teacher that your English teacher was very friendly and very nice, and that's why
Yes,
you like. And
yes,
you said that there is no teacher you did not like. That's okay, fine. But if I have to give you a scale, which was the teacher which got the least mark and why?
yes, sir. So, I think it will be computer teacher, sir, but later it got normal. He would be lower on the scale because my concept was not clear. He was already trying very hard to make us learn the things, but I was lacking at that point. But later I understood that it was my misunderstandings.
So, what difference between your best teacher and computer teacher? How much points difference do you want to have?
Yes, sir. The point difference would be 2 points, sir. 2 points.
Okay, 2 points difference. That is because
Yes,
you did not understand the concept.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then the good teacher is the one who makes the subject easy for understanding.
Yes, sir. As well as he has a friendly nature where the teacher is approachable and they can discuss any matter openly.
So your computer teacher was not doing that.
Yes, sir. He was a little subject oriented. He was more focused on subjective knowledge, and he did his best to give us more subjective information, sir.
Okay. And your friends, you mentioned only two friends
Yes, sir.
and
Those were my
your
close friends, sir.
close friends.
Yes, sir.
Why only two friends? You have been staying in same place, I'm presuming. And I'm
Yes,
sure
sir.
in village there must be many children. All of you are playing cricket. Also, you mentioned about your hobby, which needs about at least more than two players to play game of cricket.
Yes, sir.
So, what makes you feel that these people are close, quality wise?
Sir, the prime reason for my closeness with them is due to the similarity in our goals, and as well as the we have spent a lot of time together. We have gone to the school. We have spent our time, free time while playing cricket, as well as hanging out with them in the market. But the other village friends that I do have, those I do not go. I do not spend much time with them. Although when I am on holiday or at vacation at home, I do get time to interact with them, and that's why my closeness with those two friends are higher than the village friends.
But what are the qualities in them that you liked?
Yes, sir. The qualities, first quality is that they are hardworking and goal-oriented, sir. My friends have a similar view about the nation, that how are they going to serve the nation, as well as they have the different ideologies in the we have different ideologies in the development of our own society. That what new development can be made, and how we can be as a future father and mother can expect a society, sir.
What is that? Very interesting point of thought you have. Can you share some more?
Yes, sir. It is we discuss it often, sir, that the society that we are living in, or the village conditions that we have, where the people are often seeing and looking for the government, seeing through which they can get empowered, or through which they can get benefits. But we want to change it to the perspective that how we are all able to serve to our society, like in the culture of Japan, where every individuals are trying to give their very best. They are even very
How would you plan to bring about this change in the society?
Yes, sir. By increasing our area of influence, through which the people will know about us, and through which we can make ourselves first influential, so that they can know that yes, these quality bring the best
How will
out of
you
a
make
person.
yourself influential?
Yes, sir. By going by Yes, sir. To become influential, sir, we have to first go through the processes of society, where we can climb the societal ladder, and prove ourselves that we are capable of doing something, sir.
How? How?
Yes, sir. By working hard, sir, by going through the different examination and passing it, and securing ourselves a position which is respectable in the society, sir.
So by doing that, how are you going to influence?
Sir, in role model,
Politicians are the leaders, the politicians.
yes, sir.
They are in the highest thing. They keep giving speeches also.
Yes, sir.
So why does there no change in society? And what difference? How will you make the difference by joining a government job?
Yes, sir. This is what the mentality that we want to change, where the societal people listen to the leaders for the free wise or the new development projects that they are carrying out. But when we become a leader, or when we have the those powers, we will make the society to become themselves as a part of execution, not as a part of a receiver. They should be the part of executor, where they would be able to give to other person rather than accepting things from other.
Okay. Well, and that gives me a fair idea about your education and other related activities. Now, I would be interested in knowing about your family. Tell me about the members of your family, including gays, grandparents, etc., their education and qualification, and also about the job they undertake. I would be also interested in knowing about the general activities in which the whole family gets involved. Whom do you approach for help if you have a problem or you want to confide? Mention about your friend circle in the neighborhood. How do you spend time together? How much of pocket money do you get and how do you spend it?
Yes, sir. So, starting from the education of my family members, I have five members in my family, including my grandfather, my father, mother, and my brother. My grandfather is has passed his class 10th, and he works as a farmer, while my father has also passed 10th, and he also done intermediate, and he is also involved in the farm activity. My mother is a housewife. She has also done intermediate, and she takes after the course of the home. While my brother is pursuing his graduation, he is in second year, sir. And if I talk about the activity that we all participate together as a family, it includes the activity in the festival, where we majorly gather, or in the or during the time when there are works in the field, especially during the harvesting, sowing of paddy and wheat. At that time, we all gather, and we work together to make those tasks gets completed. During the festival, we spend our together by having delicious meals, as well as spending time. Sometimes we watch TV. Sometimes we watch TV. Although the time spent on TV is little less, while we prefer to sit outside in the backyard of our house and discuss about different things, like the cattle, the farm activities, or the other news that gets circulated in the at that period of time. And if I talk about the friends in the villages that I have, yes, in villages I have friends, but they are sometimes junior to me or senior to me. and few of the friends are living outside, like in different colleges, in different cities, so they do not get chance to come. But especially in the festival of Ramnami, it is a very very auspicious day. So every person who is living far off comes together at that day during the Ramnami Puja, and we all celebrate the festival. There is cultural fest going on, and a 3-day festival. We all interact, as well as we play cricket in the evening when we get free time. And uh, if I talk about the pocket money, money that I get, sir, certainly I do not get pocket money as a whole, but yes, I do ask my parents for the money that is required for paying my room rent, for the library, for books, as well as for the extra food that we have during the weekends.
Okay.
That's it.
So you mentioned like, that farming as an occupation these days in the country, people do not pursue it.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Yes, sir. Sir, this is because of the uncertainty in the pattern of farming that has recently got developed due to the climate change events, where there is frequent delays in monsoon, or sometimes we have drought condition or hailstorm that also get affect the farm activities.
Hmm. So what one should do?
Sir, yes, for this, sir, one should make a more stable economy. Although relying on farming is considered not a good and a stable option. Beside this, one can raise cattle, as well as one can have poultry farms or fish farming. This can ensure that a stability in the activity remains and the condition do not deteriorate even the weather phenomena changes.
Okay, so like how much is your expenditure in a month? And if you give me a breakdown of that, what is your expenditure every month?
Yes, sir. We both brother live, sir. So our expenditure, summed up expenditure includes rupees 6,000, around rupees 6,000, where rupees 3,000 is paid primarily for the as a room rent, and rupees 1,300 or so we hold pay to the library, and we buy a stationery, books, copies from the market, or in the weekends we buy non-vegetarian dishes which we cook and we have it, sir. This is the breakdown, sir.
So 6,000 rupees for both brothers. So it becomes
Yeah,
3,000 rupees per head.
yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So like in your class, people say, "चल यार कैंटीन में आज समोसे खाते हैं." What do you do?
Yes, sir. I will go with them, sir. I will eat it if it is occasional, and yes, sir. I will go with them, sir.
So if say somebody says, "I have a birthday, come, I'll give you a treat," and he gives a treat, and when your birthday comes, what do you do?
Yes, sir. In my birthday, sir, we have a friend circle. We are cooperative, and in the friend, I do save some money, which I used to give them treat during my birthday, sir.
Sorry,
I also give them treat during my birthday, sir, after saving some money, sir.
after saving some money, but you didn't
Yes, sir.
mention about your saving.
Sir, I mentioned the by and large expenditure during the month, but in that period, I also save a little amount of money. That is not as large as is mentioned, like rupees 3,000 per month. The saving are little less, like 100, 200, or sometimes 500, depending on the expenditure in the stationery or the non-vegetarian dishes that we skip, sir.
Okay, okay. So suppose like you are supposed to be organizing a festival of Ram Navami in your village,
Yes,
and when the festival starts, you are having bhoj. It's
yes,
called and there's this thing. The
yes,
caterer comes to you and he says the dal, there's a lizard that fell into the dal dish.
yes,
What do
yes.
you do?
Yes, sir. For that sake, sir, I will make sure that the dal is not get distributed to the festival to the people who are sitting at their booth. But I would inform all the people through the volunteers. We have a friends, so each of us will uh, get to each of the people, and will say that they have to wait for few hours so that new dal can be prepared, because the dal has a spoiled, sir.
So people will say, no, no, हम घर जा रहे हैं.
Sir, I do not think, sir, they will go home, because it's an auspicious festival where they are there to have the prasad of Ramnami. So they do not dishonor it, sir.
So they say that prasad de do humko bundi and this thing and we go.
Yes, sir. If they have urgency, because there are many people who come from different cities or from different villages, so they go
But not
earlier in the
only your village people now they say कि अब इतना हो गया, we can't wait. Please give us prasad, we are going back home. मन
Yes, sir.
खराब.
Yes, sir. For Prasad, sir, we will give them puri as well as the mithai that we have, and we will say, sir, that is it for this period, and we will prepare the dal, and that would be distributed in the village at late
No,
night,
they
sir.
say that we want to go, we can't wait.
But we will give them, sir, puri and sweets that we have, sir.
And they will say बस बेकार तुमने function करके हमारा समय बर्बाद कर.
No, sir, but we would say to them that this was not our mistake. The lizards had failed, so we would apologize with them, and we would request them to stay for a moment that so that we can prepare, sir.
Okay. So what kind of advices you get from your father?
Yes, sir. The first and foremost advice that I get from my father is that to have a good company, because I am living far from my village. So my father always advised me to have a good company and to secure your career first, because the activity that they are pursuing is not sustainable in a longer period of time, and uh, it always involves some economic losses. So they say me to have a good company and secure a better position early in the life.
Now you tell me one thing, your farmer's income is so less.
Yes, sir.
Why have you not tried funding your own expenditure?
Sir, yes, sir. This idea has also come to my mind, sir. But the if I started funding my own expenditure, it would have required time. Like I would have tutored to some children, but I wanted to devote my 1 or 2 years solely for myself by studying harder, so that I can have a better stability at an earlier age.
So how much for a physics student if you teach somebody some science concept, maybe sixth, seventh class,
Yes, sir.
would have earned some money.
Yes, sir.
You would have saved your father, and you
Yes,
still
sir.
would have continued working very hard.
Yes, sir. Sir, because time is crucial at this moment, sir. The year that has passed was quite hectic, where I had to prepare for the examination at the college, final year
Maybe
examination. All,
final year. I understand, but first 2 years onward, you could have managed your expenditure.
yes, sir. Sir, my father does not agree with me, sir. They asked me to work for myself, because he says that I am giving you all the opportunity. So there are there are very not a long period of time left. So utilize it in most efficient manner, and
So you
use
will
it for your
utilize
own.
more efficient manner.
Yes,
Who says by teaching tuition you will not utilize your time in efficient manner?
yes, sir. I think, sir, teaching would distract me a little, where I would have to give the quality education to the children as well. So I have to prepare for them, and that's
Hey,
how I
what
could not.
sixth class, seventh class students, what preparation does a undergraduate science student need there?
Yes, sir. Uh, Sir, yes, sir. But it requires little revision, as well as to go through their class syllabus, so that I can align with them. But I think it can be pursued, sir. Sir, I can think about it, sir.
No, but you have not thought about it.
I have thought about it, sir. I had focused on examination, and that's why I had been delaying to give a thought about it, as well as my parents were
6,000
not in favor of it, sir.
what percentage is 6,000 rupees of 18,000?
6,000 rupees of 18,000, sir. It would be 33.33%, sir.
So 33, one third of your father's income is being spent.
Yes, sir.
So he's performing his responsibility as a father.
Yes, sir.
So what is the duty of the son?
Sir, to do the honest work, sir.
That's it.
Yes, sir. So that one can give back to his father, sir.
I understand. But
Yes.
sharing of burden is not the responsibility of the son.
Yes, sir. I do share some burden, sir. As I
The
previously mentioned.
adult son, I mean adult son, isn't it the responsibility?
Yes, sir. I mentioned previously that during the harvest or in the sowing period, when the workload increases, we both brothers go to the village where we share our hands in the field work, and that's how. we share the burdens.
That's it.
Yes, sir. Till now, sir, that is how we are helping our fathers.
Okay. What is the advice you get from your mother?
Sir, my mother has a similar advice. She had some more advice toward the health diet as well as to reduce the screen time. But in this period, we all have to do the education as well as other entertainment. Also, has got shifted to the mobile phone. So I follow their advice. Uh, and sir, her advice is also similar to what my father says, and to work harder and to get a stable.
So when she told you to reduce screen time, why she just said that?
Yes, she often sees me watching phone to do classes on phone, and she often suggests me to do offline coachings in the market. But I refrain from going to the coaching because it would make me go farther, would consume more time, sir. Phone is more efficient, sir.
Why do you need coaching?
Sir, for the classes for the exam preparation that I am doing, sir, competitive exams, sir.
But why do you need coaching?
So, to get the fundamental idea, the track that I have to follow, although teacher says that you have to study yourselves, but the coaching institutes provide a pathway through which we can walk and we can make ourselves
So
successful in lesser period of time, sir.
how much are you paying for this coaching?
Sir, for the coaching, sir, I had paid once like rupees 4,000 for the CDS, sir, where teacher provided me the basic idea as well as he had given me the notes through which I revised and I practiced and I cleared it, sir. Online coaching is affordable, sir.
Hmm. And what other coachings have you done for your SSB?
Uh, for the SSB, sir, I have attended one of the coaching, sir. It was located in SSB OGC, sir. It is in Dehradun, sir.
How much did you spend there?
Sir, I think my spending there was like rupees 14,000 for the coaching fee and 6,000 the extra amount for the hostel as well as fooding, sir.
So that is entire month's income of your father.
Yes, sir.
Do you think that being responsible on your part?
Yes, sir. I wanted to leave no
No,
stone
that is
unturned,
your
sir.
want. It's all fine.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying, is it being responsible on your part? When he has 4 people dependent on him other than you,
Yes, sir.
you think this was the wisest choice you made?
Yes, sir. I had sought advice from my father, sir, before going to the coaching. I explained about the expenditure as well as yes, sir.
I'm saying, I'm asking you now, what is your age?
20 years and 2 months, sir.
You want to change society.
Yes, sir.
So I'm asking that responsible person who wants to change society,
Yes, sir.
is it being responsible as a son, spending father's entire month income and uh, almost 12% more
Yes, sir.
on yourself?
Yes, sir.
You think it is right and justified?
Sir, I think it is right in some context. Like I had prepared for the examination very hard, and for the SSB also, I do not wanted to leave any stone unturned, and that's why I went for the coaching to gain more better exposure and to clear the exam, sir. So these are the capital investment that I think I am doing, sir.
Okay. So what benefit did you get after the coaching, before and after? What change you found?
Yes, sir. I found myself more my body posture used to be a little not like the armed forces, so they first taught me that how hard our voice should be so that we can be assertive, as well as he gave me the exposure about the GTO task which I was unable to access in the practicality, although it was available on the online, but my concepts were not getting clear, sir. For the GTO and for the psychology they guided me, sir.
What did they guide you?
So they guided me about the different techniques that we can use in the GTO. They asked me to focus on the manner and mannerism more than solving an obstacle, because being a leader, you will be required to make your troops do the work for you, so that you can be the lead figure where you are an example for them. So first do yourself, and then let your body come after you, without being arrogant and more assertive, sir.
Okay, like example.
So, in the GTO task, sir, there was a formation of cantilever and carrying the rope. So he advised me to lead in the front, have the plank in your hand, and be at the front, and always have the idea in your head, so that you always have to brainstorm after seeing the structure, so that you can have idea firstly in yourself, and then you make the breeze and let your fellow candidate pass over the breeze, and also take care of their safety so that they do not get harmed, sir.
So suppose I'm your follower.
Yes, sir.
I say you stay back. Give me the
Yes, sir.
pillar. I know what I am doing.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
how will you control me?
Yes, sir. I will say, sir, okay, buddy, go on, construct a breeze from your point of view.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
So you
Then the
give
breeze
up.
will. No, sir.
Very
He is a part of team, sir. So he has the equal right in the every material that we have got. So he will construct the breeze, and we all can pass, sir.
I'll say you are giving galat advice and all. You just keep quiet. Let us do the work. Stand in the corner.
Okay, sir. Sir, for this, I think we are a group of eight. So I have had much influence on other six people that we have in the group. So all will ask him diplomatically that we have the idea, we have a good idea, and that would help the group pass through the bridge, sir. So he can be convinced in this way, sir.
Now, I say your idea is bakwas.
Okay, sir. Then I will let him construct the bridge, so that if his idea is good, then I will accept and I will learn something new, sir, and then I can move.
Okay. Okay. Now, well, that gives me a fair idea about your family. Now, I would be interested in knowing about your strength and certain aspects of your personality that you think you
Yes,
need to improve upon.
yes. Sir, my strengths include uh, first is responsible, second is curious, then hardworking, and the resilience, sir. These are my strength. While my weakness includes, I sometimes become self-critical, where I do blame myself for not achieving something that is not in my control. Although I am working on it, sir, I think I can overcome it, sir.
But I didn't see you being self-critical. I was criticizing you.
Yes, sir.
Said
Sir,
you're not being responsible as a son, but you
yes.
were not critical.
Yes, sir. I do have critical thoughts during self-introspection. Where do I spend my time
So,
alone? And
so it is very selective self-critical thought.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When you want to be critical about aspects, then you become critical.
Yes, sir.
Is it?
Yes, sir. I become critical for myself, sir. Like how better I could have done in the past moments that I have passed through the day. So while writing diary, I give thought to the those actions that I have undertook, and I become critical so that I can
Give me
be
two
more better.
examples. Give me two examples where your self-analysis has helped you to improve.
Yes, sir. The examples come from the exam results. First, I had given the exam for the Air Force in the X and Y, where in the first attempt I was not able to clear it. But I analyzed properly and I became critical to myself that why it was only me who didn't get qualified. So I found myself that I worked lesser than the people who had qualified. So I worked more harder and I did qualify for it, sir.
And I said two examples.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Second example involves I live with my brother who is younger to me. So sometime I for his guidance I have to say something to advise him. I give some blunt advices. Like I originally say when he watches phone and when he do not study, I directly give him the I directly say that the consequences would be very bad, and if you are spending your time uh, to wasting your time, then you have to suffer later. So in this way, I become critical to them. But after analyzing, I found myself that I was harsh on him, and I could have talked to him in a more diplomatic manner. So from the next time onwards, I do talk to him in a more diplomatic way so that he can get convinced, sir.
Okay. And what else do you find is your weakness?
My other weakness includes, sir, um, yes, sir. I do not know, sir, dancing and singing, while my friends do know. So
Now,
in
so
this,
you mean to say if Mahatma Gandhi didn't know dancing, it's his weakness.
no, sir. Being in a group where every person knows, and when you do not know, then it suggests that yes. you lack
So,
something. So
so,
I want to
so,
learn those skills, sir.
so if Bill Gates in a group does not know dancing, he will feel awkward and sad.
If he has a
Is
close
that the
friend
way
who
you want
knows,
to change society? Is it?
no, sir. In this domain, we
Hmm.
have seen, yes, sir. We have seen that there is entertainment sector which is also took after, and the persons who are,
So you can enjoy others dancing and be appreciative. Why
yes, sir.
everybody
Sir,
has to be dancer only? There can be some people who can be clapping, appreciating others, motivating others. Is there anything wrong in that?
no, sir. I'm not talking about the performances that I have to make in front of friends, like in their birthday party. I am not able to recall a whole song, and that is where I found that I find I am weak and I
So
need
what
to
happens if you
be a
are
whole
unable
song.
to recall? So what happens? Is that big a thing in life? This is
No,
my
sir. That is
question
not a
I'm
bigger thing,
asking
sir.
you.
Yes, sir. I am saying that these are the points of improvement that I want to work on, sir.
Now, why you feel that it is important for you to improve in life? Is that will get you something good in life by doing this?
Uh, yes, sir. I would increase the domain of friendship that I have. I would make friends with.
So it is more to do with peer pressure.
Yes, sir. Can say, sir. My close friends are good dancer and singer, so
So
I
you
want
have
to learn from
pressure
them.
coming when your friends are better than you feel under pressure.
No, sir. It is not pressure, sir. It is in a positive, constructive manner, sir. Where new skills, where I found myself to learn new skills. So these
So how
pressures
is that
are,
skill going to help you in life? This is my question.
yes, sir. I do not think, sir, it would have major consequences in my life, sir, except
Then-
having a good,
So instead of focusing on something which will help you,
yes,
I'm asking you what aspects of your personality you need to improve. I'm not asking about your skills.
yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. For personality, sir, I think I need to wake up more earlier in the morning, sir, because I often myself struggling to sleep a little bit more. I make my journal previous night, but when I wake up, I found myself a little bit farther ahead than what I had journaled, like 1 hour, sir. So that's how I want to wake up early and make my task is goals.
Correct. I think that is a better response.
Yes.
So now tell me something about your hobbies, leisure time activities. What do you like to watch on TV? If you have facility to access internet, how do you make use of it?
Yes.
What is your routine on a working day and a holiday?
Yes, sir. So if I talk about watching TV, I usually watch phone. In the phone, I particularly watch documentary or some informative videos. This help me to understand the different nature of people and the culture of people in the different parts of world, where I know about the different terrains in different country, the ambitions that the people have, as well as in the harsh condition how they survive. So these informative and curious videos attracts me, and that's why I watch them in the leisure time. And if I talk about the routine that I have, sir, I have a routine for past 6 or 8 months, which I would say is something that is requires a lot of hard work. Where I make my journal after waking up. Although I used to go to running a month prior to this, but before the CDS examination, I had stopped it and wanted to devote my time for the study. And before that, I used to run 2200 meters. There is a circle where different students preparing for different examination runs, and that is where I run. After coming back, I take bath and then make my task list which I had roughly prepared last night, and then go to the library where I study according to task. And in the afternoon, I come back, although I have breaks in between the task, in between completion of task. I come back in the afternoon, where my brother and one of my room partners helps we all prepare food, although their help is larger than mine. After having food, I clean the utensils, rest about an hour, and then we again go back to the library and come back in the evening, where I watch documentary after having my food, sir.
So can you tell me with time how much hours you spend in library and how much time you watch documentary?
Sir, for documentary, I think I watch 1 hour. So documentary is around 40 to 50 minutes longer. So after stopping it or something happens in between, so it takes almost an hour watching documentary. I watch it at my room, sir, before sleeping, sir.
So when you appeared for your CDS exam, how much of this documentary helped you?
Sir, these documentaries, yes, sir, these helped me in forming a map because there was a question in the exam, from the Danube River, where from which countries does Danube River flows. So I was not aware from it from the theoretical portion that I had covered, but from documentary I was aware that from the Russian province it emerges and it drains it in the Mediterranean Sea, sir. So, sir, it helps me, sir, in visualization of different things, sir.
Well, it was lovely interacting with you. I have asked you a lot many questions.
Yes,
Do you
sir.
have anything to ask?
No, sir.
Thank you. It was lovely interacting with you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I think let's have first Sonam itself. Let me have your views. How was the interview?
Sir, it was good interaction, sir.
It was good. Okay. What do
Yes.
you think went so right, and what do you think did not go so right?
Yes, sir. In the right point of view, by and large, I delivered the idea that I had found myself the best at, and the not right thing is that sometimes I become I was stumbling a little where I was not speaking more clearly, and that is where the I feel that I need to work on, sir.
Anything more? What
Uh,
you understand? No, you analyze yourself. Now there is no person better than you.
yes, sir. During the responsibility part, sir, I could have given a better answer as well as in the dancing and singing that I said, sir. There could have been better answer, sir.
So what did you learn? You like to go for dancing, or won't you like to go for dancing? And there was it a weakness or a strength?
No, sir.
Yeah, is it weakness or strength?
No, sir. I considered it
What
my weakness that I have
what
not
happened? What
learned
happened
it.
from from CIQ one initial to as you came at the end of it? No, did you find some difference in your performance itself?
Very well, very sir, spot on. You got very nicely.
Now tell me yourself. No, you analyze yourself. You started very well, very nice. That's and by the time you came at the end of it, no, that's somewhere. I don't know. You what do you find? Was it right?
Yes, sir. I think in the last, I didn't give a thought to the answer that I gave, sir. I could have given the better answer for the questions that he had
Not
asked,
the
sir.
better. It's not the better answer. The protocol is the answer. Answer is very trivial. You may not even. I may not know a question that has got no significance at all.
Yes,
What it really means your the receptivity itself went down. You just had the story that in any case we'll discuss the end of it. Okay.
Went
Anything
through
else?
the process, sir.
क्या That's
We'll discuss it later. Yes, sir.
as he went down, then he literally went. He had put his foot in the mouth right the end of it. He was
Sir,
doing
we'll
very.
do it.
He was
We'll
doing
discuss
extremely well. Suddenly in the last one he gave up. That is the level I went into it. Okay. Now let's have Pankaj having your views. Pranjal, have your views. Let me have your views first. Unmute yourself. All of you unmute yourself. Pranjal, let me have your views. Unmute yourself, Pranjal. Yeah, tell me.
Yes,
Your
sir.
views.
Jai, sir. Uh, Sir, the interview was really good. I find it very informative as Sonam has answered
What are the best part
each
of
and
the
every
interview and what are
question
the
very
worst part
well.
of the interview?
But
What are the best part of the interview?
sir, the best part was where he stood. So where he stood firmly for his devotion of time towards his course and career. Where sir has evenly told him that you are not helping your father in such case where he needs your help. Even though he didn't factor, he specify his that he
Your
also,
voice is
but in
not very
some
clear. Pranjal,
circumstances
your
he
voice is
didn't find evident.
yeah, clearly नहीं आ रहा है. हिंदी में बोलो क्या कहना चाहते हो
Sir,
बोलो
actually my network is low here.
बोलो क्या कहना चाहते
सर
हो.
ये सर इन्होंने बहुत मतलब अच्छे से अपने मतलब उसको डिफेंड किया कि मतलब फादर इनके मतलब जॉब सॉरी मतलब इतना मेहनत से पैसा कमा के इनको दे रहे हैं एंड सर ने पूछा कि ये क्या मतलब ये अपने फादर को हेल्प करने के लिए क्या कर सकते हैं तो उन्होंने बहुत
देखो
अच्छे से बोला
प्रॉब्लम
कि मेरे पास
प्रॉब्लम
ऑप्शन है मैं
सवाल
बच्चे को
पूछने
पढ़ा
का
सकता हूँ
मकसद
बट
ये था.
द क्वालिटी ऑफ टाइम मेरे पास
सुनो, सवाल पूछने का मकसद था, इसने अपने पिताजी का इनकम बताया 18,000 या 12,000 रुपया, एंड प्रोजेक्ट 6,000 7,000 रुपए इसके दोनों भाई
हाँ भाई।
खा गए, तो बाकी पैसा कहाँ आएगा? कहाँ से आएगा पैसा? So the problem when you write your income, when you PI write my income and this, how do you spend, how do you manage the whole family? There are other aspects also involved. So it means that the information that you are giving itself is not so right. समझे ना?
सर
और उसके बाद जहां आप जो बोल रहे हैं, जो फादर का जहां
सर
तक है, ठीक, हर एक बाप चाहता है बेटा हमारे पढ़ाई के, जो आजकल के जमाने में हर एक बाप बोलता है तुम करो मैं मैनेज करूंगा। ये बहुत ये सबका ये स्पेशली इन द
सर
रीजन ऑफ बिहार एंड ऑल, बता अपने बेटा को बोला तू कुछ बोल जा, तू पढ़ाई कर, बिकॉज जो बाप नहीं बन सका अपने बेटे को बनाना
सर सर
चाहता है। अनफॉर्चुनेटली ये समस्या है, जो बाप नहीं बन सका, तो
सर सर
अपने ड्रीम है, ही वांट्स टू पुट इट ऑन हिज
सर
सन, दैट्स ओके। और कुछ नेक्स्ट, एनी अदर पॉइंट?
सर
ओके, तुषार।
एंड सर जो मुझे बहुत बढ़िया बढ़िया लगा सर, जो इन्होंने अपना मतलब जिस तरीके से जो फिजिक्स को डिस्क्राइब किया है डे
वेरी
टू डे
गुड,
लाइफ,
वेरी गुड, वेरी वेरी
है ना, जो
टेक्निकल
एग्जांपल्स
पॉइंट ही हैज डिस्क्राइब्ड
एग्जांपल
इसका
सर बहुत बहुत
बहुत अच्छी
सॉलिडिफाइड
तरह
है।
से, दैट्स एब्सोल्युटली,
ये सर
ही
बहुत
वाज
मतलब तरीके से बताया ये- सर
बहुत अच्छा, दैट्स वी आर वेरी राइट
उन्होंने सर जैसे सर ने सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फोर्स के बारे में पूछा, बहुत मतलब अच्छे से नाइसली
बहुत अच्छा,
एक्सप्लेन
गुड,
किया,
वेरी
जैसे हम
गुड,
लोगों को पता नहीं है लेकिन फिर भी हम लोग
यस,
कनेक्ट कर पा रहे थे सर।
ये बहुत अच्छी बात है, गुड, वेरी गुड।
मैं कनेक्ट कर पा रहा था।
ओके, और कुछ नहीं? ओके तुषार, लेट मी हैव योर व्यूज।
And सर क्लोजिंग स्टेटमेंट सर,
हाँ, क्या बोलो? हाँ तुषार, लेट मी हैव योर व्यूज।
सर वो क्लोजिंग स्टेटमेंट जब उन्होंने बोला कि
क्या बोले क्लोजिंग स्टेटमेंट, क्या बोला उसने? हाँ बोलो।
सर लास्ट में सर जब सर ने बोला कि सर ने बोला था ना लास्ट में सर कि मैं मतलब डांस नहीं कर सकता, ये थोड़ा सा मेरे को वो लगा कि यार मतलब
मैं
इसमें
वो तो
नेगेटिव
दैट
कुछ
विल कम
तो।
बैक, विल डिस्कस दैट, ओके हाँ।
यस सर।
ओके तुषार
यस
बोलो
सर
जल्दी।
एवरीथिंग।
Sir,
हम्म।
sir, he handles CIQ1 very well, but he miss out about the regarding sports he played in CIQ1, and CIQ3 he missed around all the question about the routine, holiday routine, and many more question about the hobbies and interest. He initially he initially gave the answer only one two question in CIQ3, and he also not give the details about the Operation Sindur. He just talk about in a general way what our armed forces perform.
Let me just tell you,
So
I'll just right here. The amount of information that he and technical word that he used for Sindur was much more than what we expected. Let me just
Correct.
tell you very simple. And he used the word, as a matter of fact, no, he used very good words around there that we will discuss around there. As a matter, he talked very much quite details as such. So, as far as his concern, he is no, you cannot afford to give any blame to him for not doing well in Sindhu. Sindhu he handled
Adequate. It
reasonably
was
well.
adequate. It was adequate.
It was quite adequate to talk to. He talked about no ops Sindur, a strategic force. I'm using the word that he used. See, it was a strategic or a static offense. It's change in strategy itself. Then back for the spokesperson, he said he also talked about proxy bar. He talked about modern force. He took different domain. He talked about trajectory. The word that he used. No, look there. It is not the intent behind it. The effort that he has put in to know about Sindur itself by more than what we normally expect. So as far as that point of Sindoor is concerned, you can add anything. That's okay. That's fine. You can go much more what is there.
Yes.
But he was not on the spot. You cannot blame him for Sindoor. He
Yes.
handled that's quite. He says technology is going to play. He talked about loitering in ammunition. He talked about
All the
modern
things.
warfare,
And
different domains and all. So he did it very well. So you don't blame him for not doing well in that part. Okay.
and sir, one
You
more
can add
question
more. Yeah.
regarding
Yeah. Well,
motivation to join Indian Air Force.
yeah, that I agree with you. Now the motivation, John, he just really, he was just uh, superficial to talk about it. He was, yeah,
yes.
you are right. Anything else?
And sir, he also missed the routine about the college. He also went to college in
Okay,
daily routine. He missed.
because he must say almost his examination over now. He's just sitting onto the college now. What he's following is the routine. That is the routine he's following. Because he's already appeared in the examination. What he is happy now, he can look at his PIQ. He's already appeared in the exam, waiting for result to come. So he grant him that much. This is what he's doing. Okay.
Yes, sir.
हाँ सूरज बोलो.
Sir, I think he need to justify his family income firstly,
Yeah, you are
because
right, absolutely right, that he has
at
absolutely
that
right, put
time
out the-
he is stuck and he was not justified, and it shows he's a irresponsible
okay,
person.
okay, next.
And then another was, sir, I was listening to him when he was giving his CIQ 4, and at that time he was feeling, I think, low, or his confidence get
You're right.
less.
He did literally
So
went down from the
maybe
top from the hill.
yeah, yeah.
By the time he came to last May, he literally gave up almost that he couldn't
Yeah,
afford to
yeah,
handle the press. That he literally came under anxiety and pressure on that. Okay, you are right. Anything else?
yeah, yeah. These two things I observe.
Okay,
Rather,
very
he
nice.
will.
Okay, so it
Yes,
was
sir.
heartening to see so many people participating into it. Let me just add up my before Captain Shashir takes it on. Now, as far as he's concerned, just a second. Let me just my okay. He started his CIQ. It's the first question that he started really well. He started really well. He talked about the way he went around the family. He talked about his name that he talked about. His name was Sonam and all. He did talk about that. Up to that point, there was no issue at all. So and he did. Then he went on to the CIQ one. He handled really well. There's no doubt about it. That subsequently he went down. Subsequently he went down, as in the rest of the system, he couldn't really handle it well. And by the time he came to the last, he literally gave up. Literally gave up. For a simple reason. Just I think I've missed out the paper. Just a second. Okay. Yeah. Notwithstanding central. So that when he talked about close friends, let's talk about the friends. That closes the friend, he had to be prodded to tell why did he regard his friends to be close. And initially he talked only about two friends that he has gotten, and he did not go beyond that. But as he has grown from the school to the college, you would be picking up friends at every stage, and you have to justify at what are those particular friends and why are they, and why they are close friends, why not anything else. Okay. Now after that we come back again. After friendship down there, he has to talk. He did not talk beyond that. Okay, I got it. Okay. Uh, Initially, so they starting with the initially part, he went very well. He handled the CIQ one really well to that extent. He gave the percentage, he gave the subject, he gave the career, he gave the career option. He forgot, he missed out the career option that he should have talked about it. That one CIQ that he really missed out. But in any case, since one CIQ has got 8 to 10 questions, it is not necessary to remember all the questions on that. Till such time you can afford to give out 80% of the question, you should be happy. And as and when remembered, you should be able to come back to that. That is what really expected out of any individual. Okay. He seemed confident initially, very confident. And he did talk about physics. That portion of physics portion he handled really well, and he went and gave a considerable detail. He went on to the subject problem. The problem came up with the teacher part of it, when he has to be prodded into the why don't you like the teacher? Why don't you like the teacher on there? And he was very smartly trying to put across that normally computer teacher he didn't like, and then ultimately in order to he became, why use the word rationalization, that since he has already said that he likes all the teacher, he is just trying to put a false face that he liked the teacher, but that was not very evident from this point of view. Okay, English teacher. And beyond that, he could have talked more thing why English teacher, slightly more detail what he should have talked about it. Okay, next. Operation Sindoor, he was handled very well. Reason for joining should have been better, and motivation to join services really got missed out to that quite an extent. And when he was forced to, why do you want to join the Air Force and all, because he took that question itself in a tangent, in a different direction, rather than hitting the question directly. So he missed out that question to that extent. Okay. Family, and when he talked about family, no, at no place that we could afford to find the warmth that he had associated with the parents, grandparents. He said he has got grandparents. That's all. How did he get involved? The aim is to find out how well do you gel with yourself in the family, in and around. Grandparents, he had grandparents, he was ISC, not beyond that. Then he talked about father, he's ISC around there, and he tells me to perform my job. But the aim is not to find out that in any case is evident from PIQ. His aim is to find out how well you go around, how will you interact with the father, mother, and family in and around, which he was not be able to clearly bring it out. And higher than respectable role model. He says now that ultimately, जब झूठ बोलते बोलते अपने आप, I call it Freudian slip. He says, I want to do a lot of societal work and all particular thing. And ultimately, he came back with a point that I would like to go into a service so that I become a respectable person, mind you. And secondly, I should be a role model. That is not going to societal change, is going to bring. But he was insisting that we and my along with a friend, we would like to bring the societal change, which was not at all evident. And he got caught in the system when he came down. He literally, from the higher plateau that he was trying to create, that he along with a friend would like to do some good about the society, which literally came down. Thirdly, then when he talked about, he was asked around there, what is the problem as for the why people are leaving the farming part of it? And he said, he simply was, okay, climatic condition is one, but that is not the fact. That is not the fact. Climate and then his solution that he provided was keep the rearing your cows and podcast. That is not the solution. Where would the land go? If without any cultivation, can anything survive? So to survive, it has to have. So what is the solution? They have to proper irrigation. They have to modern way of thinking. So those things has to be handled, which is little that simply said that he was not at all interacting with his farmer family. He was just on a sketchily, he was trying to involve that he goes to the village and gets involved with the farming time. That's all. Secondly, he talked about Ramnami. Ramnami we never give bhoj nahi hota hai. सोनम किस गांव में
Yes,
रामनवमी भोज होता है रे? बताओ मेरे को.
sir.
किस गांव
Yes,
में
sir.
रामनवमी भोज होता है?
In
रामनवमी
my village, sir.
हाँ?
In my village, sir, it is a three-day long festival, sir. So at the end, prasad is distributed, sir.
Prasad, there's a difference between prasad and treat. It's Ramnami is supposed to be occasion where in our area, but it is supposed to be there. Every house is supposed to be pataka lagta hai.
Yes, yes.
So that is one. That is the Ramnami. And Ramnami, that's a separate. And then what he went around there, totally tangent into total different direction. And he kept on prodding and telling what to do. He said, उसमें एक चला गया, छिपकली चला गया, तो जहर बन गया, तो क्या करेंगे? His job is to keep you pressure, and he came under pressure. You said, मैं भगा दूंगा यार, रोटी दे दूंगा, मिठाई दे दूंगा, नहीं हुआ. So it is not only you. It is a group of people. When you organize the vote, it's not you alone. It's a group of people. Aim was to be how do you get involved with as a community. This is what was the aim. You never came out clean onto that. Okay, so that was very badly handled, and you couldn't afford to do really justice to that particular aspect of it. Next, coming back to the societal execution, I have already talked about it. Family. Then you took one thing was honest work. The one thing would I like your father suggestion. I would like to work to honest work. As a son, I must be honest to work. That was very well handled. That is one particular thing. But when he came back to other, he went to Dehradun and he spent 20,000 rupees. And he was very rightly put your father earning 20,000 rupees. How do you compensate for the system? How to go about it? And that's the reason he was trying to tell you, why can't you, why are you going to learn, earn and learn? Nothing wrong. And just kept insisting on a wrong way. Okay. Self-critical, you couldn't afford to handle it. Then as you went down, you literally mucked it up. Now, you have the tendency to be argumentative at the end. Misplaced sense of superiority you seems to having. On your PIQ, when he looks at it, he missed out from there. He went down from 87% to 71%. And that itself is a very, very damaging affair. And you have to find answer to that, which you couldn't afford. And secondly, you stood, even if you were 71%, what was the reason to join it to local college? Why couldn't you go for engineering and other aspect around there? You had absolutely no logic. And you went around on science college, you should have been in a position. He did talk about career options and where you could have done, which you never answered him. Okay. Then, as far as your weakness is concerned, you really went aside. It totally, you have to, we talked about it, over and above the 15 qualities, you must have requisite motivation, which is not evident. First. Number two, you have to have insight that you know your strength and weakness. And third, your trainability. Now, the insight and trainability gets questioned to that extent. In trainability gets because you seem to be a bit rigid, which has to end. Number two, your insight. You have to understand. Give him only 2 points. You gave your strength very. I was very appreciative of your strength that you gave it. When he came back to hobbies, looking at the document, it's not a hobby. Reading your books on what was that self-development is not a hobby. Can you afford to say that it's a hobby? Reading can be hobby. You read good books, fair enough. So reading could have been a hobby around that. You couldn't afford. Second, as sports is concerned, you talked about cricket playing and kabaddi. And extracurricular, yes, you did talk about, you did participate around there. So ultimately you came under tremendous pressure and tendency to argumentative, and really you came under tremendous pressure at the end, and you wanted to get out of this.
Actually, I was about to say, sir,
You
he
want to
wanted
get out of this. You say, "Mera khatam karo, mera pizza choro," and kitna kab Captain Cecil will stop, and I should be relieved. You have to hold on to it. His job is to keep pressure on that. And he has to, he's in a conscious domain. He has to put you under pressure. And he has got what he wants. You are sitting on there. Let me just tell you, Sonam, nothing wrong with you. You are a bright student. You can afford to handle things well. Provide to hold yourself. Secondly, you have to have logic. Don't put your money so much around there, so where you get under question on there, 20,000 is spending and you 16,000 मेरे बाप के पास पैसा है, कहाँ से पैसा लागा बाप का, या तुम झूठ बोल रहे हो या बाप झूठ बोल रहा है, कोई इनको झूठ बोल रहा है ना.
Yes.
Okay, I'll leave it to Captain Cecil for final summing it up. Thank you.
You are a very intelligent person, Sonam. That is one compliment I will like to give you. बट इस इंटेलिजेंस का आपको इस्तेमाल, जैसे सर ने बताया, सही ढंग से करना है. यू वेंट फॉर अ कोचिंग. Let me tell you why I put pressure on you in a separate way, which I have normally not done to other candidates, is you were giving me coached answer. Whatever they might have taught you in Dehradun, you tried to put that, though my questions were different. And you tried putting whatever you had learned or you memorized, whatever it is. I did not ask you why you want to join services. I asked you specifically Indian Air Force.
Yes.
आप मेरे को आंसर दे रहे हो जो आपने रटा हुआ है. It was coming out. It was very evident everywhere. कौन सा इंसान ये बोलेगा कि मेरी पर्सनालिटी की वीकनेस है डांसिंग नहीं आना? डांसिंग इज अ स्किल. इट कैन बी एक्वायर्ड.
Yes.
आप एक कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट में जाके डांस सीखना शुरू करिए, आप डांस सीख जाएंगे.
Sonam, just tell me one thing. What is personality? Let me have a very simple game. What is personality?
So personality means the mask or persona that one carries all around, and that is how I interact with the people.
Again, तुम लोग ये पढ़ा. Now tell me, what is personality? Any one of you?
Sir, may I tell?
Yeah.
Sir, personality is a combination of what we think, feel, act, and behave.
So this is very right. The way we feel, think, act, and behave. Now imagine you are going for interview, and if you do not know what the personality itself is, and it is supposed a test of personality. In knowledge can demand, SSV does not require any preparation.
Actually, sir.
And it requires all the preparation. That's the problem. Passing percentage 0.01% is the total. That is the end of it. Okay, Cecil, now let's complete thing.
तो मेनली वही था कि आपने जो भी आपने लिया था, coaching is not bad. Let me tell you one thing very upfront. Coaching is good if it improves your personality. स्मार्ट ने वो क्या बोलते हैं उसको, आप ना जो चालाकी चालाकी करना जो है वो एसएसबी में नहीं चल पाएगा। आपको ये देखना है कि आपने उस कोचिंग से किस तरह से अपनी पर्सनालिटी के अंदर चेंज लाया है। दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट। दैट्स ऑल आई एम सेइंग सर, बिकॉज it felt almost 60% of his interview thing answers, there were a lot of incoherency coming because मैंने questions थोड़े से different रखे थे।
That he kata now what he interview also he has to ask these questions around there. What is he mixes one question for another? That's all. He can't
आपको
able to say
हो सकता है, हाँ हो सकता है आप हमारा वीडियो देख देख के आपको लगे कि मतलब हो जाता
यही पूछेगा।
हाँ। तो
चलिए,
वो कोचिंग को रखो बैकग्राउंड में,
okay.
पर
Now
अपनी पर्सनालिटी को समझो।
Sonam, now as far as since you have just as you got day after tomorrow, you have to go around there. I recommend
Yes.
Nothing
that
wrong, sir. Again, as you said, nothing wrong with him. Sonam, you have to have confidence in yourself, not what coach has told you. Coaching has told you.
remain original.
Yes.
याद रखना, you should be original. You should be different. You should be different. जैसे खट्टा मीठा बोलता है, admit होता है, you should be different. खट्टा है मीठा है. You will have all the
Yes.
personality. That is what it really tend to be. Nothing wrong with you, but if you want it, you can do well. Let me just tell you.
Yes, sir.
Hold on to
That's
yourself. Never give up. Never give up attitude. Keep
Yes.
maintaining till the end. And listen to the question that you answer only to the question that you are not beyond, not less.
yes, sir.
Beyond lost. Stick to the question, listen to the question, receptivity will go. Now, reasoning you have to went down quite away, and tendency to reject, and you seem to overconfident. That overconfidence has to end. You can't afford to be
Yes.
overconfident.
Yes.
And because
Sir.
he is the person who is hundreds of people here. You can't be fooling. He may not know, be knowingly what centrifugal force is there, but he is asking. He will ask you the question. आप ही से पूछेगा. हम उसके
Yes.
बाद गूगल बाबा बैठा हुआ है, गूगल बात पूछेगा, बात कर लेगा. Where's the
Hmm.
problem?
Yes.
So it is not, so you can't hold be fooling. Okay. Secondly, it is no, you have to do well at least in other two techniques. When you got GTO में, please understand it is not GTO that is doing that bridge that is going. It is going to be your discussion, group planning are most important.
Yes, sir.
And if you can't do it, handle it. And that the two things which are there. Said because I will not like to, because since we have not talked about G2, I will not like to talk beyond that. But I tell you, you've got capabilities, you can make it. Try and do it. Best of luck. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yes.
Captain. I
Thank you,
think
sir.
I'm grateful to Captain
Not at
for
all.
spending all his time and
Yes.
basing on his working schedule, he has to sit till 10:30. I said thank you, grateful to you. Thank you.
No, not
Thank
at
you.
all, sir. Not
Thank
at
you.
all.
Thank
All the
you, sir.
best. All the
Bye.
best.
Anything else,
Thank
you,
you, sir.
Sonam, if you got anything, you can ask me around there. You can ring me up, then you talk me. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you. God bless.